Hello, YouTube subscribers and friends. Welcome to episode number 87, where this week we're featuring a car that everybody will love. It's an original owner car that still has the original paint, interior, and drivetrain, the same ones that it left the Dearborn assembly plant with over half a century ago. The car has many typical Day 2 mods that an original owner would have typically done soon after acquiring his new muscle car. We'll let owner Roger Thielen give you all of the details on his really cool 1970 Ford Mustang Mach One. Now, let's go for a ride.
So my name's Roger, and I was coming on my 19th birthday, and my dad said, let's take a ride. So we got in the car, we drive out to this. I lived in a suburb of Chicago at the time, Arlington Heights. It's about 40 miles outside of Chicago. So we drove this dealership at Oak Lawn, Illinois, which is about 50 miles. And I wasn't wondering why we're going out here. So we go in there. It happened to be the corporate fleet dealership. That's why, because we were getting it for fleet. Because my dad was vice president, so he was getting it through Graham Fleet, get it cost. So we go in there, and he goes in there, and I said, well, what are we doing? He said, well, you like to look at these Mustangs. You're always talking about the Mustangs. I go, yeah, but I mean, there's a dealer right there and 5 minutes away where I always go. He says, well, no, we got to come down here. He says, well, it's your birthday, so you pick out your Mustang and I'm going to buy it for your birthday. We're walking in the dealership and there's this red Mach 1 428 Cobra Jet loaded, and my dad, not being one that likes to wait, he points at, hey, let's take that one and go home, we'll be out of here. I go, I don't like red, you like red. I don't like that engine, I don't like the air conditioning, I don't like this, I don't like, that's not what I want. Because I knew what I wanted. And he says, oh great, oh fine, okay, it's your birthday. So we go back to see the fleet manager that he was buddies with, and they're talking. And now they're both trying to talk me into buying one off the lot. I said, you just drive it home, wouldn't that be cool? Why do you want to wait? And so I go, no, you don't have anything here that I want. And he goes, okay, let's sit down, let's order it. So he actually takes out a manual notepad, paper. And they had this little order form, and he starts writing, okay, what do you want? It says 70 Mach 1. Okay, I got that. So he writes that down. That was easy. He says, okay, what's next? And I go, well, I want power disc brakes. He had AM radio, which was a big thing back then, I guess. I want the front spoiler. He said, what's that? He says, the front spoiler. It goes under the front. It's the front spoiler. Well, I'll have to look that up. So he has to bring out these books, and he's looking all this stuff up. He says, this is front spoiler. Just put down front spoiler. So he puts down front spoiler. Okay. And so I go, now I want the sports slats. And he goes, well, what's that for? So it goes on the back windows. Says, I have to look that up. I says, well, it's called sports slats. Just write it down. And then I said, we need a rear spoiler for the front, match the front. We need a rear spoiler. He says, now we need a spoiler in the back. He said, we got a front spoiler in the front. We got a spoiler in the back. You got the sports slats. What else? He goes, well, I want the 351 Cleveland. And he goes, 351. Yeah, the 351. I'll put that down. He says, no. A 351 4-barrel Cleveland. He says, what's this Cleveland business? And I go, last year you had a 351, but it was a Windsor. He goes, fine, 351C 4V. I go, that's it. He says, God, I don't know. Are you sure the stuff's in there? I go, yeah, it's in there. And we gotta have the Magnum wheels. You write that down. You get option wheels. Okay, we got it all done. It says that's it. Everything. Got the positive traction rear. I know what that is. He says, I know what positive traction is. The optional rear end. So we got that done. So he goes, the last thing is color. We need color. And I said, grab orange. And he says, that's not a color. And I says, yeah, it is. He said, I never heard that color. I go, it's a color. It just came out this year. It's called Grabber Orange. It's paint code U. U as in uncle. He says, I have to look that up. Why would we put orange on a car? And so they finally found the manual, they roll it out, and there's this big orange color. He said, that's a school bus color. That's for school buses. And I go, no, it isn't. They're putting it on the Mustang. They're calling it Grabber Orange. And so he looks through and he says, yeah, well, here it is. grab her horns. I don't know. I'll put it down. I don't know if they're going to do it. And so my dad was just getting like, he was like, just put it down. This is going on too long. I want to go home, take my nap. It's Saturday. I work all week. Just write it down. I'll write you a check and we're out of here. And he says, okay, I'll write it down. I'll submit it. I don't know what Ford's going to do with it. But we're good. So 4 weeks later, it only took him 4 weeks and 2 days to build this car from scratch and delivered. And I got it, drove it home, got my first ticket on the way home. That was the beginning of it, but I got 31 tickets in 2 years. Well, it's original paint. That's a brand new Boss 351 motor, 4-bolt block. It's kind of a 351 Cleveland homogenized into it's got the Boss 350, my original closed chamber heads, which are Boss 351 heads, but they're hydraulic, they're not mechanical. I got the Boss 351 buddy bar manifold, which are only 1100 made. Holley 750 double pump, full tube hooker headers that are thermo-coated. The camshaft is based on a Boss 351, and it's been balanced blueprinted. It's got a big block top loader transmission. The rear end is just got a 430 Ford original Detroit locker, drag pack locker, and so she winds out really high. Now, I'm doing 60 on the freeway. She's letting me know about it. It's only a 4-speed, but off the line, I don't think anything's going to touch it. She's wicked off the line. But the Shaker, she's been with me for 51 years. She just had I just had my 70th birthday in March, and I ordered that on my birthday, so that was her 51st birthday. So we've been together 51 years. So she's been street raced, of course, in Chicago in the early days, and then drag raced up in Wisconsin, and then out here, SECA, we slalom raced it. It's been lowered. It's got the Shelby dropped A-arms, and it's got the Shelby roll bar, and the traction bars for the Shelby. So it's been lowered about 1.5 inches, the tires. It's been set up for slalom racing. So I did that for a couple years. And it did run on the PIR racetrack, the Phoenix Raceway. We did get to about 20 laps out there. So it's been around. But now, it's like me, she's kind of semi-retired. And we do this, and we do car shows, and entertain the grandkids. It's been with me through college, marriage, divorce, children, grandchildren.
We told you that you'd love this car. Please tell us in the comments what you think about it and share some of your Mustang and muscle car memories in the comments section. Please be sure to give this video the thumbs up and share it with your friends. If you're not a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button and sign up for the channel so that you never miss any of our weekly videos. It's easy and it's free. In the next few weeks, we'll have more interesting cars for your viewing pleasure. Join us next week for a special Memorial Day commemorative edition. We won't tell you yet what the car is, but rest assured it's a high-impact vehicle with a definite military theme. Don't miss it. So remember, please be careful out there.